Once again, the mainstream media is lying to us, and especially the BBC, who are twisting what really happened to make someone look bad. Firstly, the only reason Tommy Robinson is in hiding is because the Daily Mail published where Tommy and his children were on holiday. So he has moved from the resort he was staying in to another location, as migrants in this country are travelling out to where he is staying to do harm to him. That's the only reason he is in hiding. And as regards them saying that he has been getting people to take part in violence, if anything, he has done the exact opposite. He has asked people to get involved in violence. Yet, if you listen to the BBC, they're totally lying.
And probably the most influential instigator of it all is Tommy Robinson, real name Stephen Yaxley Lennon, a really sinister and ludicrous figure, frankly, who is currently away in Cyprus, hiding, tweeting inflammatory material online, and he's sitting on a sun lounger in Cyprus tweeting away. And Neil Bass, who also said, the former head of counterterrorism, he feels that social media companies need to get a grip of this because it's effectively become a lawless space where people like Tommy Robinson have free rein.
Hello there. I remember a time when I could safely walk down any street or in any park in this country. But now in the year 2024, this is no longer true. You get told this is a Muslim area, you're not allowed here. But it is not worth even reporting what's happened to the police, as they will take the side of what they call a racial minority because they're too scared to be called racist. In fact, reporting it to the police would in many cases result in you getting arrested for racism. And the Muslim people that have been trying to enforce their own rules on people get away with it. In fact, in some of the cases of Muslim rape gangs where fathers have found where their daughter's being held and been attacked, have been arrested by the police for trying to save the daughter from what's happening. You see people walking in the streets carrying flags of all different countries and even of organisations that have been prescribed by the British government as being a terrorist organisation. And they are left alone, but if you're carrying a British or English flag, you get arrested. It's just getting absolutely ridiculous. I don't agree with getting violent or violence in any form, but I can see why it's happening when when communities are getting treated totally different and no one will listen to you. The police will take the side of what they call a racial minority, which in many cases is not true. The mainstream media are always on the side of the police and the government. Even the government support the Muslim people more than the British people. You see street preachers preaching the Bible, getting arrested for preaching from the Bible, yet less than 100 yards away you see a Muslim hate preacher preaching things like all Christians and Jews should either convert to Islam or be killed. Totally violent, preaching totally violent things. And they're just being allowed to get on and do it, do whatever they want, say whatever they want, and the British people just get arrested. I can see why people are starting to get violent when they have not been able to make themselves heard, and everyone is taking the side of the invading population. What is going to happen in the end? It's just going to get worse and worse and worse until the police stop their two-tier policing. It's just going to get worse. Why should I get called a far right-wing extremist for just wanting to be safe in my own country, to see young women safe in their own country? I can't say anymore, it's just too upsetting.